everybody, I'm PhotoJoseph. I run a YouTube show called PhotoJoseph's Photo Moment, live every weekday, 9:30 a.m. Pacific. We talk about all things photography and video. We could be talking about gear, technique, ideas. It's all over the place. It's just something new every time. And we're here at NAB. We just did a live broadcast, a live version of the show from the Courtyard Marriott lobby over LTE, 1080p, and it actually worked. We had a little interruption, and that was because the video ran out of power here. So my background goes back through photography and video, back to the dark ages. I was doing photography since I was knee-high to a bug, as I like to say. I spent about 8 years at Apple working on the video side of things and the photography side. And in 2009, I stepped out to start doing things on my own. And I do professional photography and filmmaking. I have a studio in Ashland, Oregon that I do most of my work from, including the live show and the live broadcast. So what we're looking at here is just a very small, portable broadcast rig, but I thought I'd show you how this whole thing comes together, what we've got. So it's all based on the GH5, wonderful, wonderful camera shooting 4K 30. Now we're not, of course, broadcasting 4K, but I can simultaneously record the show in 4K here, which is great. So out of the GH5, we got, of course, an Ethernet cable rolling up to the Video Pro, and this is where the streaming magic happens. So this is a very portable, lightweight, battery-powered, except the battery doesn't last very long, but battery-powered streaming device. This allows you to stream to just about any service that you like, including YouTube, which is what we just did. And it even does up to 1080p, which is pretty impressive. Now this device, you can run off of an Ethernet connection, a Wi-Fi connection, cellular connection, or via access points. You just take your iPhone and connect to it, or like I'm doing here with a hardware USB modem. And this works out most reliably because you don't have any extra wireless magic getting in the way, so this just tends to work. This is sitting on top of a little homemade rig here made out of a few bucks and parts from the hardware store, which is basically just a strap bar for, I guess, for making repairs, and a bunch of 1/4-20 thumb screws under here with little silicone spacers so I can get a good grip, good bite with the silicone spacer, and that just holds all 4 of these devices. So the 4 devices here, starting on camera left there, of course, you've got the Teradek VDU. We got my Shure microphone, the VP83. This is getting ambient sound and any guests that come up to talk. Next to that, you got the Sennheiser wireless pack, which is on me, and then next to that we have a little LED light. This is my, I'm going to turn that down a little bit so it doesn't blind you guys, but this is a Felix P100. The beautiful thing about this is I got color temperature tunable, and it's quite bright, and it's just perfect for walking straight up to the camera and doing an interview. Now the 2 microphones are plugged into the XLR1 on top of this GH5 here. So this is allowing me to have dual inputs. Now, unfortunately, the dual mics go in, one in the left channel, one in the right channel, which is the way it's designed, and that is ideal when you're recording because then you have 2 mics on separate channels. It's not ideal for broadcast because what that means is I was on one channel, other people on another, but it's fine. There's no mono mix down in it, but it's fine for what we're doing. And for if I'm going to take any of this and remix it into something else, then of course I'll blend the 2 channels together. But that's the rig. It's all sitting on top of this little tripod here, my little tiny Me Photo. We're kind of at the edge of what this thing can handle, but it's doing fine as long as you don't touch it. It doesn't vibrate too much. And that's it. That is the whole setup. Don't give up. Keep on going. If you've got a good idea, push it. Just push it, push it, push it. You'll make it happen. Innovation versus invention. Well, I mean, invention is innovation. You're coming up with new ideas, and whether that new idea requires inventing something from scratch or taking an existing product and modifying it, or existing idea and expanding on it. I'm not so sure what the real difference is there. I mean, every invention, it's not like things are made from a pile of sand. An invention is made of parts, most of which are probably pre-existing, and then maybe you got to fab some new ones. But innovation is invention, and maybe you say invention is innovation. It kind of goes together. My best day. What would my best day look like? It would involve traveling to some far-flung remote country, photographing the beautiful and amazing people of that country. That is my absolute favorite thing to be doing. To be somewhere new, somewhere foreign, somewhere I'm not used to, I don't know the language, don't know the people, get in there, get to know people, photograph them in their daily lives, and just experience a whole different part of the world. My channel, once again, PhotoJoseph on YouTube. You can check out the show, PhotoJoseph's Photo Moment, every weekday, 9:30 a.m. Pacific. We go live, and of course you can catch the show afterwards if you can't be there live. But if you can be there live, it's super fun because you get to participate in the chat, throw out questions, and help support the show.